Let's get something brutally honest out in the open right at the start. Do you truly wake up every single day committed to building a healthier, stronger version of yourself? Or is your entire journey with health just a series of frantic, panic-driven reactions? You know the cycle. A scary doctor's report lands in your lap. A new ache flares up out of nowhere. A wave of fatigue crashes over you that coffee can't fix. And in that moment of fear, you scramble, desperately searching for a quick fix, a magic bullet, a life raft. This, my friends, is where the entire game is lost before it even begins. Because here's the terrifying truth that most of us spend a lifetime running from. Vibrant health is not a final destination you arrive at one sunny day, unpack your bags, and live happily ever after. No, genuine, lasting wellness is a non-negotiable, never-ending journey. There is no exit ramp. There is no finish line. One moment of carelessness, one poor habit ingrained over months, a single season of neglect, these can quietly steer your body onto a path so rugged, the way back can feel almost impossible to find. We have to stop thinking of our bodies like cars. You don't just change the oil once and expect it to run flawlessly for 100,000 miles. Your body is a living, breathing, constantly humming ecosystem. Every second, a symphony of activity plays out under your skin, millions of cells being born, old ones being retired, microscopic repairs being made, all in deafening silence. You don't see it. You rarely feel it happening. But with every single heartbeat, the construction site is active. And that's precisely where the danger hides, in that silent, unseen space. If you fail, day after day, to provide the raw materials this living system needs, if you consistently make choices that work against its design, your body will not betray you all at once in a dramatic collapse. It's far more patient and far more tragic than that. It will whisper to you first, in a language of subtle, easy-to-ignore signals. That low-grade exhaustion you blame on a busy week, the nagging headache you medicate away, that heavy, sluggish feeling you carry all morning after a full night's sleep, the bloating after a meal. These aren't just minor inconveniences or normal parts of modern life. These are coded distress signals, urgent telegrams from your inner world pleading with you to change course before the storm arrives. What I'm sharing with you today are not hacks. They are not 3 weird tricks or overnight promises. This is the foundational wisdom, the core operating manual for the human body that, when practiced daily, allows your own miraculous biology to kick into its self-protective, self-healing mode. But there's one non-negotiable condition. You have to listen with your mind and your heart. You have to understand the why behind every single action, because following a rule without understanding its power is just going through the motions, and that kind of shallow commitment never, ever lasts. The first and most critical mindset shift you must make is to see health as a dynamic, living process. The very day you declare, "I'm finally healthy," and let your guard down, is the day the slow, backward slide can begin. Think of a flowing river. When it moves, it's clear, vibrant, and full of life. But when water becomes stagnant, it grows foul and toxic. Your body's care is exactly the same. The maintenance never stops. You wouldn't pour sugar into your car's gas tank and expect it to run. You wouldn't ignore every warning light on the dashboard until the engine seized on the highway. Yet, with the only body we'll ever have, we play this dangerous game of neglect every single day, somehow hoping for a different outcome. Let's dive into the first tangible, powerful rule, which revolves around something sitting in every kitchen in America: salt. Most of us see salt as a simple flavor crystal, but in reality, it's a master regulator of one of the body's most delicate balancing acts: fluid balance and blood pressure. That common, highly refined white table salt is a stripped-down industrial version of the real thing. Through intense processing, nearly all of its trace minerals are removed. When you consume it, it floods your bloodstream rapidly, can cause your body to retain excess water, places stress on your delicate vascular system, and over years creates a silent, creeping burden on your heart and kidneys. Now, many turn to alternatives like Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt, and for good reason. These are unrefined, harvested from ancient sources, and contain a spectrum of trace minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium alongside the sodium. These minerals are crucial for electrolyte balance, which governs everything from nerve function to muscle contractions. Potassium, in particular, is a vital counterbalance to sodium, helping to moderate its effects. But here is the catastrophic mistake so many wellness-minded people make. They hear natural and assume unlimited. This is a dangerous illusion. Pink salt is still salt. It still contains sodium chloride. Dumping it on your food without a second thought because it's pretty and pink can lead you to the exact same precipice. True wellness isn't about finding a healthy ingredient to overconsume. It's about mindful moderation, about understanding that your body requires a precise, delicate balance, and that more of a good thing is not better. It's a poison. Mastering this single principle of intentional, moderate mineral intake is a profound act of protection, not just for your blood pressure, but for your entire metabolic harmony. And remember, this journey offers no pause button. Every day, you are either actively building a fortress of health, or you are, brick by brick, quietly dismantling it. The choice is relentlessly yours. Now, let's talk about the magic that happens after dinner. You're tired, the couch is calling, and the idea of moving seems like a punishment. But science paints a different picture. After your evening meal, especially a substantial one, your body shifts into digestion mode, working to convert that food into energy. If you immediately become sedentary, your metabolism downshifts, and a greater portion of those calories faces a high likelihood of being stored as fat. A gentle 10 to 15-minute walk is a revelation. This isn't about burning a huge number of calories, it's about signaling. This low-impact movement increases blood flow to your digestive tract, gently massaging your internal organs, helping to propel food along and prevent that stagnant, gassy, acidic feeling so many of us accept as normal. It encourages your muscles to politely take some of the glucose from your bloodstream for fuel, preventing a sharp sugar spike and subsequent crash. It's a gentle transition from the day's stress into evening calm, easing anxiety and paving the way for deeper, more restorative sleep. This isn't exercise, it's digestive medicine. And while we're on digestion, let's shatter a common habit, gulping water during your meals. When you eat, your stomach releases a potent bath of hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes designed to break down your food. Pouring glasses of water into this environment dilutes this powerful acidic soup, weakening its potency. The result? Incomplete digestion. Food can sit, ferment, and rot in your gut, leading to bloating, gas, nutrient malabsorption, and weight gain over time. Allow at least 30 minutes after a meal before you drink freely, giving your digestive juices the concentrated power they need to do their job. The only exception might be a single sip to help swallow a dry bite, but the era of the giant water glass at the dinner table must end. This leads perfectly into the overall life-giving necessity of water itself. Aiming for 3 to 4 liters spread throughout the day is a goal that hydrates your very existence. Your blood, your lymph, your joints, your brain, they all crave this fluid. Chronic, low-grade dehydration forces your kidneys to work in overdrive, thickens your blood, and allows metabolic waste products to build up, clouding your mental clarity and sapping your energy. Proper hydration keeps everything flowing smoothly, from your bowels to your urinary tract, helping to flush out toxins like uric acid and dramatically reducing the risk of kidney stones. A simple check? Look at your urine. Pale straw yellow means you're winning. Dark amber is a distress flare from your cells. Your morning ritual sets the tone for everything. Before you reach for coffee, start with a glass of warm lemon water. After a night of detoxification and repair, this simple act hydrates your system, gently awakens your liver, stimulates bile flow, and encourages a healthy bowel movement. It's an internal shower. Follow this by splashing your closed eyes with cool water. This simple shock stimulates the delicate capillaries around your eyes, improving circulation, reducing puffiness, and helping to unclog the tiny oil glands that keep your eyes moist and vision clear. It's a wake-up call for your face. In your kitchen, make a powerful shift. Banish highly refined vegetable oils. These are often processed with chemicals, bleach, and high heat, creating inflammatory compounds that harm your cells. Instead, embrace traditional fats like real grass-fed butter, ghee, extra virgin olive oil, or avocado oil. These contain fat-soluble vitamins and anti-inflammatory fatty acids. Ghee, for instance, contains butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that's like premium fuel for the cells lining your gut, reducing inflammation systemically. The key, as always, is quality and moderation. Make your plate a rainbow. The colors in whole foods are nature's barcode for phytonutrients. Deep greens are rich in chlorophyll, a powerful detoxifier. Reds and purples boast anthocyanins that protect your brain and heart. Oranges and yellows are loaded with beta-carotene for immune function and vision. The more colorful your meal, the broader the spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants you're feeding your 40 trillion cells. Conversely, beware of white foods. White sugar, white flour, white rice. These are stripped, processed ghosts of their original forms, devoid of fiber and nutrients. They spike your blood sugar like a rocket, forcing your pancreas into overdrive, leading to insulin resistance, energy crashes, and weight gain. Choose complex carbohydrates like quinoa, brown rice, oats, and sweet potatoes. They release their energy slowly, fueling you steadily without the destructive crash. Be mindful of your evening meals. Heavy proteins like large steaks or legumes like kidney beans and dense carbohydrates like big portions of rice can be challenging to digest when your metabolism is winding down for sleep. A light, early dinner, finished at least 3 hours before bed, allows your body to focus on repair and rejuvenation, not digestion. Never, ever start your day with coffee on an empty stomach. This sends a surge of acid into an empty gut, damaging the protective lining and spikes the stress hormone cortisol right when it should be naturally tapering down. This sets you up for acid reflux, jittery energy, and a midday crash. Hydrate first. Eat a small piece of whole food, then enjoy your coffee. Incorporate daily movement with a goal of 10,000 steps. This isn't an arbitrary number, it's a benchmark to keep you away from a sedentary life. Walking strengthens your heart, improves circulation, supports joint health, boosts mood, and is the most accessible exercise on earth. Take the stairs, park farther away, have a walking meeting, eat an apple a day. This old adage is backed by science. The pectin fiber in apples helps manage cholesterol, the antioxidants quell inflammation, and the fiber keeps you full. Follow your lunch with a large, colorful salad of leafy greens and raw vegetables. The fiber and enzymes taken before the main meal aid digestion, help control blood sugar spikes, and promote a healthy weight. Finally, how you drink water matters. Sit down, sip slowly. Chugging ice-cold water while standing shocks your system, can disrupt digestion, and forces your body to expend energy to warm it up. Room temperature or warm water is in harmony with your internal environment, allowing for seamless absorption and hydration. From all of us here at the Senior Wellness Hive, this has been a deep exploration into the pillars of everyday vitality. Remember, these are not restrictive rules, but loving guidelines for a body that deserves your respect. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one, master it, feel the difference, then add another. Your body is the most sophisticated piece of technology in the known universe. Give it the right fuel, consistent movement, and deep rest, and it will perform miracles for you. If this conversation resonated with you, please subscribe to the Senior Wellness Hive and tap that bell so you never miss our deep dives into living well. Take care of yourself, invest in your longevity, and I'll see you in the next video.